These dinner drinks, a new study reveals just how expensive dating in Los Angeles can be.
But it's not just about the dinner tab. Wendy brought up a good point about how getting ready for the date can cost you a whole lot too. She's live in the Fairfax district with more on the study. Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning. Well, see, I got ready for a date very early this morning. You know, I put on the fake eyelashes. I wore a little bling. I'm wearing my kind of almost skinny-ish jeans. I got the high heels. This is dating in Los Angeles, and it doesn't come cheap. That's right. There's a new survey out that says the average date, and we're talking about, you know, the good date, you know, beyond the Starbucks date, which they say, by the way, is the most popular place to meet for a first date. No, we're talking about the second or third date when you're really trying to impress. The average cost in Los Angeles, $148.22. All right, how did we get to this figure? Well, we had to have some help because, you know, we're part of the news world. We can't do math, so we had to lean on someone else. Here's how it adds up. They say it costs about $25 for 2 movie tickets. That doesn't even count popcorn and drinks. $26 if you'd like to have a little adult beverage along the way. $88 if you're going out for an Italian dinner and say you want a glass of wine and maybe a little dessert, a little tiramisu. And then $9.22 if you want to cap it off with a cappuccino. $148.22. Of course, that's about $25 cheaper than if we lived in New York City. And some other interesting figures and facts from this poll, which, by the way, was done by the folks who run the ZOOSK dating site. They say they've got about 600,000 people to survey because that's how many people they have. They say that in Los Angeles, if you mention the word drink, you are 6 times more likely to get a yes if you ask someone out on a date, and you are 5 times more likely to get a yes if you ask someone to go out to a movie. But by the way, the most popular dating spot in Los Angeles, they say, is the beach. And the beach, of course, is free unless you factor in parking. By the way, though, we spoke to a couple of women out here this morning, and the women said, okay, yeah, the guys might be paying the tab for the date, but you've got to calculate the cost that women put in to getting ready for said date.
I think it depends on the woman, but I mean, for me, like, sometimes I'll get my hair done if I really like the guys. So I could spend anywhere from like $50 to $80, depending on jewelry, clothes, hair. Yeah.
She's right. I mean, I spent just that much on my first date clutch. This is what I'd take out on the first date. See, it's a little handbag, and then see these brass knuckles there. And then those are the skulls of my ex-boyfriends. There you have it. Back to you.
Oh, wow. Gosh. All right. Don't make Wendy upset. Mark, what do you think?
We'll just leave it at that, man. I'm not saying anything. Good morning. You can